How's everybody? It's Yogi here with a new haul video. This week I've got generic perfumes. Now generic perfumes, I think they're in Saudi Arabia. They do oils and they do clones of all types of fragrance. They've got a massive collection of fragrances which they clone and they make oil from it. I ordered it from TNT and it took me, I think it took me about 7 working days to get to the UK. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell you what I think of what I've ordered and what I think of them. The first one, as you can see, is Clive Christian. I've ordered a sample pack. I think these are 5 milliliter bottles. I've ordered 12 of them, but I've only got 9 here, which is for male. So these are all male ones, or some of them can be unisex. Clive Christian. Now this one is quite nice. It's a citrusy fragrance like Acqua di Parma, Colonia, but this one is not too citrusy. It's not too spicy. It's not too floral. It's just a very nice blended fragrance. Now with all of these fragrances, you need to put them on and let them do its thing on your skin. And then after a while it just fills the room and it's beautiful. It's very nice. So this is a nice one to have. I haven't used it that much. Probably in summertime I'll use it a bit more, but it's a nice one. Next one, YSL Tuxedo. Now this is fantastic. It's very nice fragrance. I'm actually going to wear next week for a conference, and that will be for my dinner evening with my suit fragrance. This is a very nice fragrance, very similar to the real thing. Projects, lasts long, very well made. This one I actually really like this Tuxedo YSL. They've done a really good thing on this one. Then I've got Aventus. I didn't really like this one. You get the Aventus vibe from it, but it's not. There's better alternatives on the market. They've got actually 2 different types. I think they've got the A grade and they've got just normal A grade. This is just the A grade. They've got A plus and A grade. This is just the A grade one. You spray it on. This one for me actually has got more of the vanilla-y type of Aventus. It's quite nice, but just after it settles and it's the base notes on this is not as nice as, for instance, Club Nude Intense. Club Nude Intense is that the dry down is it's so good when you sweat it. It's a beautiful fragrance. Well, this one is not that much. The opening and the mids are very nice, but the dry down on this for me it's not that great. Next one, Green Irish Tweed. This one actually I liked. I liked wearing this one. I think I've got a little bit left in it. This is quite nice. Again, like Aventus, the base note, the dry down it's okay. It's not the greatest, but the opening and the mids are quite nice on this one. Didn't really get any compliments with it, but I struggle to get compliments with Green Irish Tweed or Tristan Wheat or any of those sort of fragrances. But it does smell nice and fresh. That, you know, the grassy, fresh smell of it. And this one is it's quite nice. It's not bad. Next one, Dolce & Gabbana. This one, it came without a sticker, and I put it on and I couldn't realize what it was, and I left it, didn't use it again. And then I went, I look at my order to see what I've ordered, and then I said, okay, actually I ordered the clone of Dolce & Gabbana The One. So I put it on again, tried it, and then I think after an hour or so I got a little bit of the Dolce & Gabbana The One vibe from this. So I wouldn't say really to go for this one. I would say rather just get the real thing. They're like 56 quid for the real thing. This is not gonna, you know, it might solve the performance issues, but you're not gonna get the Dolce & Gabbana The One fragrance smell from it. Yeah, I didn't. For me, like I said, it took me a little while to figure out what this was. So they Dolce & Gabbana One from generic perfumes, I would say, and just get the real one. Or Perfume Polo one. Perfume Polo one is very nice. It lasts a little bit longer than the real thing, and it's a nice fragrance. Next one, my goodness gracious me, this fragrance, oh, I get chicken skin if I just smell this fragrance. Baccarat Rouge, I'm gonna get a real one of this. For me, this one smells like if you in a dentist, if you're like in a dentist office and you eat candy floss, that sweet, sugary candy floss smell with a bit of a latex vibe. And this thing is fantastic. Projects beast, you smell it the whole time. If you don't want to fork out £200 for Baccarat Rouge, I would say get this one. You will not be disappointed. This is very, very nice fragrance. I've used all of it. And you can see there's a little bit of oil on the outside of this, and I can just smell this my whole living room smells like Baccarat Rouge, but it's such a nice smell. So I would really recommend to get this one from them. Very, very good one. I haven't tried the Perfume Parlor one of them, but I might just get the real thing because I really, really like that too. And got a couple of compliments from it, and the wife likes that one as well. Next one I've got is Layton. Very nice fragrance. This one, when you smell it, you can't really smell the perfumes. You can't really smell the Layton, but when it goes on your skin and you leave it for like 10-15 minutes, then you start getting that Perfumes Malle Layton wafts, and it's such a good fragrance. Wife loves it. Compliments monster. On this one, I'm probably gonna get the real thing as well. If I can afford, I might get the exclusive one, but this is not bad. It's just the opening takes a bit of a while to get you to that Perfumes, the Malle, to the proper Layton smell, but it gets there in the end, and it's a really, really nice one. I do like this one. Next one is Frederic Malle the Night. This one I haven't really used a lot yet. I've used it once. You've got a bit of a paper vibe, and then you start getting the rose and amber fragrance out of it. Again, with this one, it takes a little while on your skin to get the real deal out, but this is a quite nice fragrance. It's not 100% for me, like Clive Christian 1872. But it is a nice fragrance. I think some of you guys will probably like this one. So yeah, then they sent me a couple of free samples. I think these are 2 more samples, Black Orchid. The first time I smelled this, I fell in love with it. It's a very nice fragrance. For those of you who had Black Orchid before, it's a beautiful fragrance. But there is a much better alternative on the market than generic perfumes or Perfume Parlor or Tom Ford, and this is Al Zarafan, and this one is Oud 24 Hours. This one is Black Orchid for 12 quid a bottle, 100 milliliters, eau de parfum 80%. So yeah, this is a good alternative if you're looking for Black Orchid, or you like Black Orchid, you like wearing it, then I would say get that one. So so that is generic perfumes. I've bought for the wife as well some. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 2 more videos. One Perfume Parlor with the wife, with all the women ones, and then we will see what she thinks about it, and also generic perfume one and the women ones, and what does she thinks about it. But I hope you guys like this video. If you do like it, then like it, but don't share it because I don't want my friends to see what I'm doing in my spare time. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much.